Welcome back, everyone. Today we're about to unravel an idea that helps us to become the best version of ourselves: stewardship. Stewardship might sound like a fancy word, but it's actually a pretty cool way of thinking about how we can take care of and make the most out of the great things that we've been given. These things, whether it's stuff like gadgets, the people we know, our time, or the skills that we have, are gifts that have a special purpose. Let's check it out. So what exactly is stewardship? Well, it's taking care of and doing the best you can with what God has given you. Everything you have is a gift from God. Your games, your clothes, your books, your food, even your house. But it's more than that. Your family, your friends, your body, and your time on earth are all gifts from God to you as well. And God has given you these things for a reason. But it goes beyond just having these things and being thankful for them. Stewardship is about taking care of your gifts, making sure that they are maintained well, and learning how to use them in the best way possible. 1 Peter 4:10 says, "Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others, as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms." God calls us to learn to use our talents, resources, and time to spread hope, love, and the incredible forgiveness of Christ that's been given to us. Think about termites for a second. These tiny creatures work together in a super impressive way. They each have their own jobs, like workers, soldiers, nurturers, architects, and regulators. They also share their resources together, and they spend their time building some incredible mounds. Now, they may look like piles of dirt, but they're some of the largest and most complex animal structures on the planet, getting up to 26 feet in the air, and some have even been reported at over 40 feet high. To give you some perspective, if termites were building these at the same size as humans, it would be 6 times taller than our tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa. And these termite mounds are more than just bug homes. They're brilliantly designed as one of the first air-conditioned structures by animals or humans. In the day, air in thinner chimneys on the outer edges of the mound heat up quickly, and air in the large central chimney stays relatively cool. So hot air rises up in the outer chimneys while cool air in the central chimney sinks, which circulates the air continuously while injecting oxygen and flushing out carbon dioxide and methane gases. At night, the flow reverses because the air in the outer chimneys cools down quicker than the inner central chimney. These mounds regulate their environment, which means that they can maintain the best temperature, humidity, and even oxygen levels for their colony's survival. In fact, these structures are so ingenious that engineers have used them as models for designing new buildings that effectively manage airflow and breathe almost like living things. These tiny termites are an example of remarkable stewardship. It starts with the materials they have to use. They don't complain about what they don't have. They make their mounds with resources available in their environment, such as soil, saliva, and even feces. But they steward everything they have to be used in the best way. They're also good stewards of the intelligence that God gave them to know how to build these structures that regulate temperature, humidity, and airflow. They also steward their sensitivities by sensing things like temperature and humidity to create and maintain the best conditions within their mounds. By planning, they prioritize tasks based on their roles and responsibilities. And each termite works in the role it was made for, and it contributes its gifts in a way that makes the whole colony better. Just like those ingenious termites and their astonishing mounds, let's choose to become great at stewardship with the materials, intelligence, sensitivities, and time that God has given each of us. Ephesians 4 tells us that God makes the whole body fit together perfectly. As each part does its own special work, it helps the other parts grow, so that the whole body is healthy and growing and full of love. When we use the gifts God has given us in the way that we were meant to, it is such a beautiful thing. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards excellence through stewardship. Each day is an invitation to care for and grow the gifts we've received. So until next time, take care and keep fueling yourself with God's love and truth.